They are number 1, but England smashed them 57-10 in the warm-ups.
Yeah, but they've beat the All Blacks a couple of times.
Lucky this isn't live.
The talkSPORT Clips of the Week.
Yes, it's the Clips of the Week, and we've got 14 for you, including an oldie that we've brought back for reasons that will become obvious. Shall we start with Alan Brazil? He's alongside Ray Parlour discussing a boxer that promoter Eddie Hearn is very excited about.
The way he was talking about this fella, Devin Haley, okay? Devin Haney, H-A-N-E-Y or something?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
O, says Ray?
Ray speaks for the nation.
Is it H? Is it A? Is it Y? Why? I've got no idea.
This is Nigel Botherway now on Fisherman's Blues, trying out a new tongue twister.
Smoked Scottish salmon and Scottish smoked salmon, the second as in Scottish smoked salmon, but smoked in Scotland.
Not easy, is it?
I prefer red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah, well, you got that right. Very good. I'm not sure that one's going to take off, Nige. But anyway, here's Adrian taking a call on Drive.
Here's Nick, a Tottenham fan. What do you want to say, Nick? You're on talkSPORT.
Oh, hello, guys. Yeah, I blame Pochettino for 80% of Tottenham's problems at the moment.
80%. So give us examples. Like what?
Everything.
80% everything.
That's 100%.
I think it probably is. That's right. Yeah. So, Andy.
A lot of people, understandably, want to talk about Spurs this week, or wanted to talk about Spurs this week. Here's a call to breakfast.
I tell you what, let me take a quick call. Let me go to, where we going? We're going to Essex. Tommy's a Tottenham fan. Tommy, morning.
Morning, Tommy.
Morning, how you doing, Ray? You right, Jim? How you doing?
Yeah, really well, thank you, Tommy.
I don't know where to start.
We can start by calling him Alan.
Yeah, that'll help, wouldn't it? It's a pretty decent start as opposed to Jim. And I'm not surprised Spurs fans were angry based on the sports report from Ben Fletcher.
Mauricio Pochettino has told talkSPORT his side needs to stick together and try and find solutions after their shock Carabao Cup exit at Chelmsford.
Chelmsford it was. I thought it was Colchester, but it was actually worse than I thought. Halfway down the National League South, aren't they? That's appalling. I'm up in arms. Poch out.
Stuart Pearce, only 80% of him. Yeah. Stuart Pearce now watching Leicester versus Tottenham.
Looked a bit uncomfortable on his left foot a little bit there, Son, and just pulled his shot wide. Schmeichel just stood up and said, "What you going to do? How you going to beat me?" Not literally, obviously.
You have to have good hearing to have heard that.
Yeah, good lip reading.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, this is showbiz correspondent Kent Garrison, which I thought was an army base near Dover. But no, that's his name. Kent Garrison. He was on Extra Time, and he was chatting about the new Breaking Bad movie and the possible cast. And we think the word he was looking for here was onus.
You know, like I said, the big question is, the anus is on them if Bryan Cranston is going to come back or not.
I think it's onus, Kent. I think it is onus, don't you?
I do like that one. Back to Fisherman's Blues. And Nigel was telling us about his recent trip to a French fishery.
Not to mention hot showers, nice, really is nice. And the other thing I like about it is you can go stalking.
Blimey.
It's illegal, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you don't want to get a restraining order, Nigel. Be careful there, mate. So yes, and we were a bit surprised to hear Nigel say this last Sunday as well.
It reminded me of not long ago I was having a coffee with my dog in Hampton Hill.
Is that good? I wouldn't give my dog coffee. I mean,
bad for them, isn't it?
She's hyper enough as it is. Last thing she needs is a double espresso. Labrador and a double, that's not good. Be chasing her tail for 3/4 of an hour. Buzzing.
Back to Big Alan now. Yeah. Introducing a guest.
Former Everton and England boss Sam Allardyce joins us now in the Sports Breakfast. Sam, a very good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you, Sam? All good?
I'm very good, thank you very much.
Don't sound it, Sam.
It's terrible.
Don't sound it. It did sound like he was channeling that old caller to Ian Royce back in the day, didn't it?
Ian, actually, it's cigarettes and alcohol, you know.
Shebang.
It's on cigarettes and alcohol.
Well, I don't know what I do. Cigarettes and alcohol.
Excuse me,
obviously, you're a great supporter of that one.
Just 2 seconds.
There's a noise in that that's so appalling it gets me every time, isn't it? It's part belch, part cough, and it's just from the very pits of hell.
Not good, is it really? Anyway, here's James.
I'd say we'd get that bloke back on, but I think we'd struggle, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Here's James Lure with the rugby news.
Yeah.
Ireland have got their Rugby Union World Cup campaign off to a winning start. They picked up a bonus point in a 27-3 victory over Scotland. Earlier, Italy beat Namibia. I can't say it.
No, you can't.
Well, at least you're honest, James. That's it. Have another.
Let Alan have a go. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, join us now. Back to Fisherman's Blues finally with Nigel. And Nigel was telling us again about a fishery which he'd signed up for.
I actually joined a syndicate on the River Severn. Oh, I must have joined it 3 years ago. I kept the membership up for 2 years, and do you know how many times I went?
All right, I'm game, Nigel. I go 4. What about you?
I'd say 5.
5, okay. Yeah. Well, we thought we'd ask some of the people around the talkSPORT office what they thought.
In that amount of time, 35?
27.
85.
22.
76.
8.
306.
104. 14.
I think he's been there probably 12 times.
I'm guessing 103.
89.
51.
64.
Well, interesting views there from the talkSPORT team. A little bit of vox pops for you there. Yeah. So let's try and find out.
Yep, you've guessed it. 0.
None of us guessed 0, Nigel. Nobody went 0, did they?
They didn't.
Shame, isn't it? Well, we did try. We did try.
We did, yeah. There we go.
So there we are. That's the clips of the week. Thank you to Andrew Hulse, Roger from Durham, Comfort, Abel. I'm not saying that on the basis that I'm not quite sure what it is. Dave Clark, Jim Bob Martin, Ben Tinovate. Very good. If you're listening to Matt Ford, Arthur Friedenrich. I'm not reading that either. His name's Baxan. Alan Jenkins, Buzz Aldrin, Glyn Berrington, Dave Lambourne, Mike Bovril, and Arnold Anderson.
Buzz Aldrin.
Not that one.
Not that one.
The plumber.
Okay.
So there we are. If you do hear a clip on talkSPORT over the next 7 days, please send it in to us, talksport.com.
I couldn't find anyone to go with me on Saturday.
Why is that a surprise?
Well, hold on. Mate I usually go with was doing